you land and you wing it, you waste time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much you want to spend it, how much you tell me, oh yeah, but it was lit by the time we figured it out. That's cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take you
to figure it out?
You don't have that kind of time with these
trips. We're very much similar in that regard of just like doing research and planning ahead. I'm like that with everything. But especially when time is of the essence.
Yes.
We are here for what, 72 hours? I want to do everything. Actually, it's a challenge to me to go somewhere for a short period of time. I'm like, oh, I literally will hit 16 places in 36 hours. Watch me.
Watch me.
So that's where I think the smart itineraries come in, because you obviously have those things that you want to do, that you must do. If it's a certain destination, like, okay, I gotta go to the beach. Whatever. Yeah. Like, I have to do these things. But then you have those things that you also want to do while you're there. And you also want to find time to relax, because it's vacation and you do have to go back to work.
Yes. You don't want to be the person that needed a vacation from the vacation.
Exactly. Now vacation done burnt you out and you back in reality and you feel more drained than charged. So you definitely don't want to overdo it on these short trips, unless you're me. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Hey. Welcome to another episode of Travel
Fly Sexy.
I'm your co-host Natasha Terrell, owner of 𝗏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍 International.
And I'm your co-host Sincerely Jasmine, founder of Boss Babes of Brunch.
Period. Okay. Now Jasmine's founder of Boss Babes of Brunch, but she's also the queen of a 4-day, 3-night trip.
In and out.
In and out.
Maximize on it.
So today's episode is all about how to make the most out of a 4-day trip. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't just have to be around the corner. We're talking internationally as well.
Yep.
So stick around for the tea, because I know y'all feel like, oh, y'all need all these days and all this stuff. You don't.
People love 5 days. I'm like, why?
Depends. Like, sometimes people need that decompress, but all good. We're going to tell you how to maximize a 4-day trip the TFS way. But before we jump into all of that, a little bit of gotta smell from our inbox to yours. What's going on in the world of travel, Jazz?
Y'all, technology is just constantly progressing. And although we love it, it's a little scary. So Uber has officially rolled out their driverless cars.
Ciao.
Driverless Uber.
No person.
Yeah. And I feel like I saw it like at first, like when they were like testing it out and stuff. But now it's officially rolled out in Austin.
Yes.
In partnership with Waymo, who is like a rideshare company. And yeah, the cars are driving themselves. They come to your house. Yes. You get in. They take you to your destination based off the data that you communicate with the app.
My mind's blown.
Yeah.
My mind is blown. And like, as someone who really enjoyed watching the Jetsons as a kid, I'm just like, here we are.
It's happening.
Here we are.
It is happening.
Like,
we knew it would eventually.
What is going on? And it's like, the cars are out there. Like, it's picking you up. You have access to the trunk. You have access to, obviously, the vehicle to get inside. And also, if you have any issues, then you have access to 24-hour customer support via Uber, which I guess you technically do. But Lord, let's just hope you don't have any issues, because ain't nobody there to resolve them.
Child, let me out. Now the doors.
And I don't know if you guys remember, because I'm also a Disney Channel original movie kid, heavy. Smart House.
Yes. And that's where I was literally
that's where my mind goes.
And right now there's so many like AI type movies like that. And I'm like, now let the car lock you in, and you done pissed the car off.
Right.
And now you locked in the car turned the air off. Now what?
That's what I'm saying.
Doors locked, air off. It's just you in the backseat.
Oh my gosh.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, no.
You gonna call Uber? What if they turn your phone off?
Oh, that's sort of that. But no, see.
Car turns phone off. Everything's off.
iRobot. Like, come on. I've watched too many of those movies.
I do love those movies, though.
I do too.
I love a good,
I love it, but I don't want to be in it.
Yeah, they're trying to tell us something.
So, order it at your own risk.
If y'all order it, send us a video. Let us know how your experience was. Because
But
I'm not
apparently,
really doing it.
you know, it's you can order this as an UberX. Like it doesn't have to be, you know, a whole thing.
It's just a thing. You just might get a driver list.
Well, no, you can select it. You can select it. So you can select versus whether, if you're in Austin, obviously, whether you want it to be driverless or not. But what?
That's so crazy. It's like we found your driver, and it's literally just like an avatar. Just an empty box. It's like, wait.
Who is it?
It's like nobody's coming, but somebody's on the way.
Or
like,
are they like literally saying it's a person but not a person? Like it's
do you call yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, AI is too wild, but it's also exciting, but it's definitely scary.
It's wild.
Yeah.
A little bit much. Then, like you say, then it's going Jetsons. Next thing you know, we in the air. It's gonna be planes, cars, all of the things.
They already was testing out flying cars a few months ago.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Because now just a person in the sky, and do you need a pilot's license? Like what's going on? Do you have a cruising altitude? Are you now about to interrupt airport traffic control? This is too much.
It is out of my pay grade. I'm a passenger princess. And I need a driver. I'm not a passenger princess to no one.
The last thing I'll say on this is I feel like if you're testing this out in the early phase, book your Uber with other people. Like I wouldn't necessarily get in this Uber solo and it not be all the way.
That's true.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Obviously, do what you want to do. But I feel like me and a friend or me and a couple people, we can try this out together. Because me by myself.
Locked in with no air.
Child. Who knows? And you might be just trying to get your Uber to the airport.
Right.
To take your 4-day trip.
To Austin, because that eats. Done that.
Okay.
Cute little quick Austin trip.
And then you miss it because your car malfunctioned. Child can't.
Do not catch no driverless Uber to the airport. Don't make me mad. Please. Missed your flight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
The car malfunction. You missed your flight. It's a whole thing. And Uber is on standby, maybe. With that being said, let's jump into today's topic. All about maximizing those short trips. Because we love a good short trip.
Y'all know me. I love a quick trip. 4
days, 3 nights, in and out, round the world. It doesn't matter.
Sometimes 3 days, depending on the time.
Yes,
we've
done the
3-day, 2-night.
We have Miami, New Orleans, Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think, well, y'all know I talk about it all the time, but I do think that the shorter trips are underrated. And I mean, naturally, people want to utilize their vacation time. So when you think about traveling, especially if you're not as a frequent traveler, you're like, I want to utilize 7 days. I want to utilize 6 days. I want to maximize on my vacation time. However, the way that I think is you can take that time and turn it into 2-3 trips.
Absolutely, you can.
Instead of one big one. And you can kind of spread the money out too, instead of one big one. Because personally, I know that 6, 7, 8 days are going to cost you way more than 3 days
or 4.
Yeah. So
tricky, but I would say I love when at the top of each year where people start to put out their like maximize your PTO calendars. And it really shows you how these 4, 3, sometimes 5-day trips are attainable when you are being strategic about your travels.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I get it. You know, you want to take a 10-day trek across, I don't know.
I don't get it. Cannot relate.
Some destinations do require you to be there longer because it takes a journey to get to them.
I will be back. Or I won't go, honestly.
But I definitely feel like you can maximize 3-4 days if you have limited PTO or if you have a limited budget.
Yeah, like we said, you can make that longer trips are going to cost you more. So if you cut the time down, it's going to ultimately cut your expenses. And like I said, that can turn into 2 to 3 more
trips in a year.
Yeah, more budget-friendly trips versus that one long haul, expensive dream destination vacation.
Yeah.
Or like Disney, because Disney be running y'all a lot of money.
Disney is the only trip you want to take that year.
Yeah. If you're going to Disney, that's it. That's all.
It. You know how your mom used to say, like, We going to Disney. That's your Christmas, your New Year's, your Hanukkah.
Don't think about nothing else. Don't touch nothing else in here.
Don't touch nothing else.
That's it.
That's
the trip is the gift.
The trip is the gift.
You're not getting no stuff
nothing
here.
Else.
You're not getting no ears. We packing lunch. Don't touch nothing. And those are not enjoyable trips. So, like, let's make it make a little more sense.
Let's make it make sense for you and the kiddos so that y'all can buy a souvenir or two.
No ears is crazy, Mom. I'm going to stay home.
Because how we come to Disney and I don't get no ears.
And now as an adult, I see why you don't get no ears. It's high. It's very expensive.
Oh, Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, though. But speaking of that, though, honestly, Disney does make a good quick trip, especially for us East Coasters. It's a 2-hour and some change flight.
Yeah,
you can absolutely do it in 4 days and 3 nights.
For sure.
If you were here on last week's episode, we featured actually, no, that's this week's episode, so stay tuned. Spoiler alert, but stay tuned for our travel deal of the week. But nevertheless, I mean, other ideal destinations for quick international getaways. Obviously the Caribbean.
Yeah. Y'all know we love the Caribbean. Mexico is just a skip away. But also like Puerto Rico. Especially if you don't have your passport, you still want to get that Caribbean feel. Quick 2.5-3 hour flight.
Like 3 some change.
Yeah.
From Philadelphia. Guys.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we're speaking. And if you live somewhere in like Atlanta, Florida, like you're even closer to these places. Absolutely. So like you can get a flight from Florida dang near anywhere for under 3 hours.
Yes, for sure. Especially
and you
Caribbean.
can really maximize on that time. So even if if Florida's not home base, if you can get a quick flight to Florida to get to other destinations, you can maximize more on time because it's right there.
Right. I mean, and I love it like in South Florida specifically because you guys have day trips to the Bahamas. You have quick flights to all the Caribbean islands. You have, just flights to other areas in Florida that also have gorgeous beaches.
Central America's right there.
Exactly.
The flights are quick and easy.
So you can't tell me that you can't make it work in 4 days.
Yeah, you definitely can.
You can make it work. The flight was 2 hours.
Now Europe it's doable.
I've done it.
It is doable, but the travel time is a little bit more lengthy, so it does kind of cut into it. I think that's kind of like that 5-day, if you leave in the evening. So you can still go to work and get that evening flight, and it'll get you there that next morning, and then you'll be able to fully maximize on a 3 or 4 day. Because I've definitely done European countries for 3 to 4 days, and technically 5, including my evening trip.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that would certainly be how to maximize the European trip. I did it when I went to Rome. I left after work on Friday evening, and Saturday and Sunday obviously are just a regular weekend day, so no days used there. And then I stayed Monday and Tuesday as well, flew back on Tuesday, so I only used 2 days.
2 days. Yep, exactly.
So, baby.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Because I slept the whole flight, 9 hours. That's a regular night's sleep anyway.
And that's what I love about going to Europe. You pretty much just go to sleep. They just put you on the way they have it set up. You go in the evening, you get there in the morning, you literally just do what you normally do. Go to sleep.
You can hit the ground running. It's a regular time there. And you just go straight into
tired mode. You literally just slept. Yeah. So
bro, I did that a lot when I was working corporate, because you're not about to tell me I gotta sit down.
Go. Exactly.
Baby, I'm getting on this red eye. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna maximize this weekend. I'm gonna have a time, and I'm gonna go right back home.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna go back to work.
Exactly. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Exactly. And that's literally, I did that so many times.
Yeah. And that's your girls of Travel Fly Sexy.
Before we jump into today's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to us on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
And make sure that you're following us on Instagram and TikTok at Travel Fly Sexy.
And of course, if you have a product or service that you'd like to see featured on an upcoming episode of Travel Fly Sexy, shoot us an email at info@travelflysexy.com.
Now let's get back into the episode. And that's truly the hack with the we talk about flexibility all the time, but with maximizing these 4-day trips, those red eyes and those flight times, or even if you can get a super early flight in the morning on your departure day to really maximize on the
Caribbean. Give me the morning.
Maximize on the full day, drop the suitcase off, go to the pool.
Yes.
So those early morning and those evening flights are going to be that flexibility to kind of work through those days are going to give you more time in destination or get you to the destination sooner.
100%, because the goal with these quick trips is not long transfers after. It's trying to get there and
as
get
soon as
it
possible
as you can. So that also means to try to limit yourself to a carry-on only, because now you don't have to wait for luggage when you arrive to the destination, but then also you don't have to leave as early when it's time to go back to the airport because you don't
got
have
to check your bag. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So now you get to really maximize your 4 days and leave the hotel or the resort
a little
later because
you know us, we gonna call the driver.
Yes.
Like, can you come 2 hours after the suggested time?
I don't need
still drinking.
My flight is not for another 4 hours.
We are still drinking.
Pick me up 2 hours before.
Yeah, and then maybe like the drive's an hour and a half. That's fine.
I'll be all right. We'll make it work.
Totally fine. We'll be at the gate
because
right on time.
Drinking.
Exactly. So that's also a maximum. Like the check bags. We hate check bags in general because they just give me anxiety. But it's also that extra time of having to drop them off, having to pick them up. So it does add to your process, and it also adds to your experience because you're lugging around more. Because usually when y'all check bags, y'all be having carry-ons too. I don't know why.
Child. 4 pieces of luggage, baby.
It's a 4-day trip. You don't need that carry-on anyway. I mean, that check bag anyway. So that's yeah. You definitely don't need that. You really just need a personal item.
I need a check. I need a carry-on bag. Jazz can make it. I've seen Jasmine perform miracles.
I'm talking from experience.
I know you are. I had to let them know. She has performed miracles.
And the laptop comes every time.
And I tried it. And I remember texting her like, I can't do it, friend. I can't get it in there.
Yeah. Ricky back there doubting me, but this upcoming trip that we have, I'm telling y'all, I'm taking a takeoff. So y'all gonna see when y'all see me. I'll post a little story.
She really does it. 4 days, 3 days, she will fit in them takeoffs.
Yeah, because I am
with the looks.
Yeah, I'm like
and changes and things.
Now that's where I don't know, because this is kind of like a business and personal trip. So I'm like, will all the looks fit? Updates to come.
Updates to come. But nevertheless, to maximize these 4 days or 3 day trips, please try to limit yourself to the carry-on.
Absolutely.
And then also another hack for these shorter trips is if you can, they'll skip the line process. Like if you
with the airlines,
if you can, or even with the airports when you arrive, if you can just do like expedited customs or expedited things to get you through those lines faster. Again, the goal is get out the airport and start the vacation as quick as possible.
As quick as possible. And we talk about the travel perks all the time, whether it's pre-check, clear, all of those things. You definitely want to utilize those on times like this because it's just, again, global entry. All of those things are just going to make your time in the airport way quicker so you can get to the destination and have fun, get back to the airport, get out and get back home, back to work.
Back to work. Like, because that's it. You still got to go back to work. But you want to make sure that it was a time. Right. Time was had.
And that you ain't missed that flight on your way back. Now you in trouble.
Right. Because you was having too much fun. But that's tricky too, because I have done a lot of the 3 day or 4 day trips, as I mentioned, and it's only been like maybe one time where it wasn't my fault. The flight got jacked up. No, I didn't miss the flight. It got like delayed significantly, which, you know, when you're doing transatlantic, it's like maybe 1 hour, one of those flights a day.
Yeah, that's
or something crazy. Or even if you're doing domestic, it's like you keep pushing it back,
6 hours,
keep pushing it back. So you really got to commit. Like, am I still going to work tomorrow?
Yeah. I always suggest taking that day off, that day coming back. I used to not do it when I work corporate because I'm like, I think I'm Superwoman. So I'm like, I'll be there. Especially if I'm working from home. I'm like, I'll be up and at them depending on how late I get in. But even if it was late, I still be like, I can make it. But don't do that. Don't do that. If you have the time to take an extra day or a half day to give yourself that pillow, because it's travel. You can't control everything. So even if you do get delayed and you get home a little bit later or whatever, give yourself time to rest and, you know, prepare and show up well and not show up as that person who just got off a vacation and not doing no work today, because nobody likes that.
I disagree.
That's why I don't got no job now, because y'all just coming to work half-assing it.
Baby, at least I'm here. I'm here.
Y'all hear my counterparts? This is crazy.
Ricky agrees with me, guys, in case you can't hear him. But it's not even like, okay, I will say this. I have not had, say, a corporate job in my 30s. So therefore, I can't relate. But in my 20s, I had the energy. The energy.
No, I did too. Like I said, I used to do it. And
keep on going.
I used to do it and keep going. But I'm just suggesting at this point,
but right I do like the half-day option.
If you have the flexibility and you not overusing the time, because again, we're talking about maximizing. So if you only use those 2 days, like you said, if you left Friday evening, only took Monday and Tuesday, give yourself Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon.
But definitely if you work from home, go to work. You're not even going nowhere. You can literally do it in your pajamas.
Now just order me and camera off, still in Jamaica.
Listen, but I'm here.
That used to be me though. Showing up and they be like, girl, why didn't you take the day off too?
Because you know why.
I need my PTO.
I was gonna say, you know why. Don't ask me obvious questions.
I got another vacation already. I need that.
I need this day. Now, what are we talking about today?
And it's money. I need this money back. So I definitely would take the free day.
Yeah, I would be there.
Do what y'all want.
Exactly. Next up on the list to maximizing these 4-day trips is also just smart itineraries.
Absolutely.
Because I say it all the time and I will keep saying it. When you land and you wing it, you waste time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how much you want to spend it, how much you tell me, oh yeah, but it was lit by the time we figured it out. That's cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to figure
it out?
You don't have that kind of time with these
trips. We're very much similar in that regard of just like doing research and planning ahead. I'm like that with everything, but especially when time is of the essence.
Yes.
We are here for what, 72 hours? I want to do everything. Actually, it's a challenge to me to go somewhere for a short period of time. I'm like, oh, I literally will hit 16 places in 36 hours. Watch me.
Watch me.
So that's where I think the smart itineraries come in, because you obviously have those things that you want to do, that you must do. If it's a certain destination, like, okay, I gotta go to the 𝗓𝗏𝗏. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like, I have to do these things. But then you have those things that you also want to do while you're there. And you also want to find time to relax, because it's vacation and you do have to go back to work.
Yes. You don't want to be the person that needed a vacation from the vacation.
Exactly. Now vacation done burnt you out and you back in reality and you feel more drained than charged. So you definitely don't want to overdo it on these short trips, unless you're me.
Unless you're me.
And if you're with me, you don't have to do everything.
But you should, because it's a good time.
Yeah. 16 places in 36 hours.
We've done it. We've done it. Somehow, some way. Like, honestly, I'm always amazed when we come back from our short trips, like Miami,
it's
Nashville,
a challenge.
And New Orleans. Mm-hmm. I think of those three specifically because I was just like, how? Like, how did we do? Miami was nuts.
Yeah.
Miami was 3 days of jam-packed.
Back. Yeah.
But we didn't feel like, oh my gosh, at the end of it. Like, we still went to bed at reasonable hours, still got up and did things.
Had like, beach time, chill time. Like, it was a really good balance. So
I can't believe we did that.
Yeah. But that's what makes it smart itineraries, because it has that balance and it doesn't feel forced, even though it is a lot. It doesn't feel like that, because you're like, I came here with the intention of, I'm going to do these things. I'm going to maximize on this experience. And who know the next time I'm going to be in Miami, because I ain't been in Miami since then. So I'm happy that terrible. I did the most.
I'm happy that I did the most.
I ain't been back. I think I went short after that trip, and then I haven't been back since.
Yeah, we got to get to Miami this year. Yeah. It's unacceptable at this point. We got to go.
It's crazy. I love Miami.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there soon. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to find a good little deal. We're going to pop up. Because that was a crazy deal for July 4th.
Yeah, it was. That was July 4th too, yeah.
Nuts.
That was,
that was so
I ain't
good,
been to
though.
Miami in 2 years. I can't believe that.
Disrespectful.
That's crazy.
From the Miami mommy herself.
Right. I started this podcast off like loving Miami, and now I'm like,
here you are.
Here we are.
But you've been globetrotting, so it's okay.
Right. I've been more intentional.
That's all good.
So next on our list, we have packing and planning, which I think are the most two important things.
Yes.
Again, we talked about setting a smart itinerary. So if you're already planning ahead, you know what you're wearing because you know what you're doing.
Yes.
So don't just throw, oh, I did a Shein haul and I want all my Fashion Nova outfits or all my mint swim outfits to just come. And it's like, you're not even going to the pool that many times.
Right. Now your suitcase is full for no reason with nothing you're wearing.
And one outing to be near water.
Dummy.
Like, make it make sense. Now you're paying for check bags. Now I'm waiting for you for the bag to come. The bag's lost. Let's just make it make sense.
Stress me out. But I love this point because I am a person who will literally lay everything out. Like each outfit with the underwear that goes with it, with the swimsuit that goes with it. And I'm looking at it visually and I take a photo. So that way, when I get to the destination, I'm not figuring. I'm hanging my stuff up and each day I'm just pulling it. Like I know what I'm supposed to do, what I'm wearing, where it's happening, what event it's going to, because we've already planned.
Right.
So it makes my life easier. It makes my packing easier. And then that's how I be having all this space in this carry-on to bring all this stuff.
Tasha's way more organized than me. I'm organized in a way of like, I'll write it down. So I'm like, okay, I know what we're doing these days. So I know like, okay, I'll probably change twice this day or whatever. But I've seen people go as deep as like you said with the photos, but like copying it and like putting it with the itinerary, like in your notes.
Yeah. So I did that for Turkey. Yeah. Because it was so much stuff on our itinerary. So I was like, this
you can
thing,
plan
the brown with the this and the like.
Yeah.
I did write it down with the itinerary.
And it makes it easier when it comes to, again, we're maximizing on time. So when you get to the destination, unpacking's more easy. So if you do want to live in a suitcase, that's fine. You know what to go grab. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's already together. So you're not just like on a whim of, I got to unpack this suitcase. I got to do this. I got to iron this. I got to move all this stuff around. You already have everything the way it's supposed to be.
Because girl.
Because that take up time too. Now it's extra hours in the room.
I've literally seen it. And I'm like, you just threw everything in here.
And then now you're thinking about the outfits when you're there. You're like, oh, well, I could wear this top with these pants. I'm like, you don't know what top you're going to wear with them pants.
And I just get like, it puts it into perspective, like just the type of person people are. And I'm just like, I could never be that person. I have to know what this look was going to give prior to. I already tried it on at home.
I hate when I get down to the few pieces where you like, you know how you overpack. Well, I don't know if y'all overpack, but when you overpack and you just have like a few like extra like tops that'll go with like, maybe I could wear these with these shorts. I hate when I get down to that point.
Why?
Because I'd be like, I just want to know exactly what I need to put on right now. I hate when I'm like, in a destination, I have to think like, this bodysuit does go with these shirts. I hate that.
Because it just is like, why?
It throws me off. Why am I thinking about this right now? I don't have time.
But so that's also like a thing that I've been doing more lately is kind of trying to like put the trip in a capsule, meaning like there's a color scheme and there's a theme to the experience, which also allows me to not have to have as many shoes, but then it also allows all the bags to go with each other. Like, again, another just packing hack because
it just makes it easier.
It just makes it easier. Like if I'm going to do that Clear Hill, I know that Clear Hill go with everything.
With all of it, right? Because it's not like I'm throwing in too many other colors. Yeah, we're keeping it neutral.
But I got a couple different pairs of sandals to make that make that a thing. So yeah, all these different little hacks to making this work because it can get tricky and you can get overwhelmed because you're thinking it's only 4 days, but you're like, oh, but it's only 4 days. Like it can go either way depending on the type of person you are.
And you got to think it's
hey y'all, it's your girls of 𝗓𝗲_𝑠𝑒𝑥y.
And guess what? Our Patreon membership is free until the new year.
That's right. No cost, just vibes.
So unlock exclusive content like behind the scenes of our trips, extended brunch abroads and goddess meals,
plus bonus Q&A sessions, and you'll be the first to know about all the amazing things we have upcoming.
Period. So don't miss out on a chance to get VIP treatment. Click the link in our bio and sign up today.
Let's keep traveling and flying sexy together.
Period. And you got to think it's like 4 days, right? 24 hours. Like, you still have to get up depending on the time. Like, you know, you might be a late morning person. You only got like 8, 9, 10 hours for real. Like, it sounds like it's 4 days, but for real, it's only 48 hours of leisure time.
Breaking it down.
Like, it's less than 48 hours of leisure time. We are on crunch time. You got to sleep. You still got to commute. Like, don't let the outfits waste your time. We do not got 3 hours to be in here doing makeup and outfits. We're on crunch time.
We're on crunch time. Make it cute, make it work, get your tinted moisturizer, and get out.
Because we got to go outside.
We got to go outside.
We have to.
Oh, my goodness. Last but not least on the list is picking your vibe in advance.
Yeah, that's
important. As we talk about, like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Are you spending 3 hours in this room to get ready?
Absolutely not.
Because then I don't need to be on this trip with you.
Unless
maybe we can go on a longer haul. Maybe. I don't know.
We're getting drunk. Like, some of the girls do be fun when they be getting, like, getting ready with me becomes like a little party.
No, that's cool.
That's why I'm like, lit session. And now we on the same page. We put a little bottle.
Especially if the room is a mood.
Mm-hmm. That's like, that gives like Houston girls trip, getting ready for the night. Like, I'm like, sometimes the 3 hours can kind of get with some music and, you know, a little room service.
Yes.
But we gotta be on the same page. So
we gotta pick our vibe.
Turn up, chill during the day, and then spend a few hours getting ready for the evening, pre-gaming. Now that makes sense.
Yeah. But if you want to do that and I actually just came to relax.
Or I want to explore and go to the museums and go to, like, I need to be out by 10 a.m. to go to the things that I want to go to because they close at 2, 3.
Yes.
Where some people are really into history, cultural things, and a lot of those places are like things you have to do in the daytime.
Closing out.
Right. And then you got your girls who are like, I'll see y'all at 11 p.m. That's when I wake up. I come alive in the nighttime.
Nighttime, babe.
Like, girl, I done did everything already, and I'm actually gonna be with her. I'm still gonna go outside with you. Just give me some time.
Give me a little power nap.
Give me a nap. I done been to the museum. I done been to brunch. Whole time you were here asleep.
Give me a second.
Give me a nap, and I will see you at the strip club because I like that too.
Yes, but that's important. Like, establishing that, like picking your vibe, even if it's a solo trip, like figuring out what type of energy you're going to be on.
Yeah.
Before you get there, so that way
it's hard to do all of the vibes in a quick trip.
Mm-hmm. Like, turn up, unwind, explore.
Yeah. Whew. The spa, the club, all of that in one quick trip.
Spa, club, another
restaurant. It's just a lot. So you do have to pick your energy.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. Be intentional about it because you only got 4 days. Whereas to Jasmine's point, you got 48 hours.
For real.
Once you factor in sleep and
don't let you be somebody who sleep past 10 a.m. You got 20 hours. You better go. Clock starts now.
Starts now. I love it. Favorite quick trip tip that at least makes you still feel like you had an experience.
Definitely the flexibility in the flight. Because I'm an early morning girl. Like, I'll get up and do a 5 a.m. flight and get to the destination
by 10.
Yeah, before 10, 9 a.m. So I definitely think those early morning, or like we spoke with, like the European or dependent, if you're going international, those evening flights where you can still have a full day of work, like still get so much stuff done, and then you just kind of wind down on your sleeping hours.
Yeah, because I've done that. Worked myself all day.
It was knocked out.
Came home packed, drove to JFK, got on the flight. Maybe I didn't make it off the jet bridge.
Exactly. And that'd be the best sleep too. It's like, it's dark outside. I'm tired.
Barely got to my seat.
I need to recharge for this trip. Perfect timing.
Yeah. So I highly recommend that if you want to get your quick little European trip in.
How about you?
I think my favorite quick trip tip is smart itineraries. Like, don't overload, but be strategic, and please pack a carry-on. That's the other one. Like,
for sure, it's a must.
The lightweight travel for stuff like this.
Yeah, we talk about carry-ons all the time, but like, it's not even an option. For like, it's so many reasons why it's not an option.
Yeah, this one is for real.
Yeah, you have to just go carry on.
It's going to eat at your time. Like, that's the biggest thing. It's going to eat at your time, and time is of the essence.
Literally.
So fit it in the carry-on.
Or it's not
carry
coming.
on in a personal item. You'll be fine. I promise you. I do it every time.
But don't be one of them people who be like, oh, well, I'm not packing it because then you got to go to Rite Aid and all that stuff when you get to the destination. I don't like that either. Yeah. We're not going to Walmart. Like, bring your essentials. Like, we do not need to go buy toothpaste, deodorant, all that stuff when we get there. Because that's adding time too.
Honestly, that's a lot of guys.
Yeah, like, why y'all do that? Should stop. Oh, yeah, we just going to hit Rite Aid. Why? Why didn't you go to Rite Aid yesterday? There's Rite Aids everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I left my toothbrush. We just gonna go to CVS. In Cuba? What
are we doing?
Why don't you just get a toothbrush while you was home?
See, y'all got to do better. Please.
Ricky told us not too much. He's triggered.
Pack your things. Like, everything is not the same in every country. That's what you also need to know. Mm-hmm. So, like, you think that's your normal MO when you go to your quick trip to Vegas and Miami and LA, you just touch down and you stop at the Target. No, it don't work like that everywhere else. Please.
Or you gonna pay that extra. They know when you forgot it.
Or it's just not available. Now what you doing?
That's true.
You ain't brush your teeth for the 4-day trip? For 4 days? Bro.
Yo, didn't brush your teeth for the whole quick trip is nuts. It's not that fast of a trip. Y'all are crazy.
You just gonna be heavy on the gum, huh?
That's a universal thing. We're going to get you some toothpaste. It's okay. That anywhere we go, you going to get some toothpaste.
That's facts. I mean, I always got toothpaste for you. But
that's
where's
funny.
the brush?
You're hilarious. Use your finger.
Child, this is too
finger.
much.
Use that washcloth that you picked. Because you got that.
Oh my gosh, y'all killing me. Anyways, whether you have a toothbrush or not, if you need assistance with planning this 4-day trip, you already know we got you.
That is hilarious.
Or if you didn't know, but now you know today, Jasmine and I are both a part of Travel Goddess International, which is a full-service travel agency that can assist with bringing your next quick trip to life.
Yes, that was hilarious. Please pack your toothbrush. But visit travelgoddessintl.com. And luckily, we have a bunch of beautifully curated travel deals that kind of fit into these quick trips. Or you could just submit a consultation and customize a quick trip.
Yes. And with that being said, perfect segue into the travel deal of the week, which is indeed a 4-day, 3-night experience. Because duh.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy and over a weekend and all the things. So the travel deal of the week is a 4-day, 3-night trip to Orlando, Florida.
Okay, we just was talking about Disney.
Right now, Disney, Florida, all the things. It works out. Mid-May with mid-May, but specifically Saturday to Tuesday.
Okay, all weekend.
We talk a lot about how people are Thursday to Sunday or Friday to Monday, but we forget about Saturday to Tuesday. And it is the same amount of time.
It's the same amount of time, yep.
All right, so this is Saturday to Tuesday with round-trip nonstop flights via Spirit Airlines, flying from RIC, which is Richmond, Virginia.
Showing Richmond a little love.
Hey, y'all, hey. With 4-star hotel accommodations, staying at the Sonder Cirrus. And Jasmine told y'all how much she enjoyed her.
I am into the Sonders.
And I have as well.
Real cute.
They are very, very good. All of that, y'all. 4 days and 3 nights, round trip flights, Saturday to Tuesday. So you're only using 2 days of PTO, depending on your job. And a 4-night stay at the Sonder. Or 3 nights, excuse me. $180 per person.
Wow.
Huh?
See, I was about to say I'm going, but y'all lucky it's out of Richmond, but I can get to Richmond.
Like, yes, because the Amtrak go to Richmond.
Yeah, I catch a little train to Richmond.
$180.
I do that for Epcot.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This is not just for the kids. You can also take this 4-day, 3-night, go to Epcot. You don't have to do Disney fully. You can do a day pass, do your thing, and then still just enjoy beautiful Orlando.
Yes, because Orlando actually is beautiful.
Yeah, and that's a great time, mid-May, right before it get too busy in the summertime.
Right before the school get out.
That's right before it get too busy. So you can go have your adult time at Epcot.
And Universal. Like the Universal Walk. I love it.
Yeah.
You don't even need
I hear great things about Orlando.
I have done day trips to Orlando for Universal.
I've heard great things.
I've gotten on the early flight. I have landed. I've spent 10 hours and then I have come back home. I've done the day trip
Florida's
just to hang out in the park. Like,
I've never been to Orlando. Oh, well, I'm lying. I've been to Disney as a kid.
Yeah, but Universal, I love. And you don't even need tickets to just do the Universal Walk.
The walk, right? Exactly.
You can just hang out there.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great for that. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. We know you're enjoying the episode, but we just wanted to remind you to leave us reviews.
Yes, you guys are always telling us in our DMs, messaging us, letting us know how much you love the podcast. And we're like, we love the feedback, but let's get it on paper.
Please. And of course, if you have suggestions of topics or destinations that you'd like us to cover, shoot us a DM or send us an email.
Yes. Now let's get back into the episode. Yeah, that's great for that, actually.
Yes, it is. But also, this travel deal is great for all the needs.
Yeah.
Because $180.
Can't beat that.
Just go. Just go. This is what we're talking about. You can take trips.
These are the quick trips that you have to do.
Yeah. $180? You were going to spend that Saturday to Tuesday anyway.
On lunch, brunch, on coffee,
other things. Go somewhere.
I think I spent $180 today, and I literally just came here.
so make it make sense. Make it make sense. You already know this is an exclusive travel deal, so a membership is required. Click the link in the show notes to browse the details of this deal, or click the link in the show notes to become a member, and then browse the details of this deal. Because $180 for 4 days and 3 nights with your flights,
great job,
and your stay, maybe book the vacation.
Great job.
And they absolutely have brunch in Orlando. Orlando is a vibe.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on it. Don't just think Disney.
Y'all told me, like,
it's very grown people.
People say it's real grown. It's grown. It's fun. You drink. Like, it's like a good nightlife type of place.
It is.
So
don't sleep on Orlando.
Gotta find brunch in Orlando.
With that being said, it's time to get brunchy.
Period. So this week's brunch abroad, we are going to New York again because hopefully this will be the one that will, I affirm, this will be the one that Ricky and Tosh will fall in love with. And
not too much.
And we're gonna go. So this one is really, really nice. I think the aesthetics gonna get Tosh. I think the deal's gonna get Ricky. Here it goes. So it's called Blend on the Water. They have multiple locations, so we are not limited to a certain borough. This one, I believe, is literally on the water. So it's called Blend, but they have several locations. So this one is the on the water location. And it's a bottomless brunch experience. So you have 90 minutes of bottomless sangria, mimosas, and bellinis, which I thought was cute because we like a little peach spring summer vibe. I
enjoy sangria too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, sangria be getting me tore up. Can't lie. All of that, $25 per person.
What?
$25 bottomless.
And they serve food too.
It's very cute, like a very posh.
It sounds like when
very
you get on the water.
And they have like champagne glasses. You know how sometimes you get the mimosas and get drinks and it's like
I know because I asked for the proper glass.
Yeah, you get it, especially when it's bottomless. They just give we pushing out what we can get out.
At this juncture, we just giving you the glasses that are clean.
Yeah. But note they had like real clean champagne glasses that it was real cute.
$25?
$25. If they ain't going
on the water with a proper glass. I love this.
And $25.
I love this.
So I tried to find the cheapest brunch this week.
She really want us to book this train.
The cheapest brunch this week with the most to offer, 94 minutes. When you do the math, that's less than, 10 cents a minute?
Jazz and her math brain.
So
that's good.
Blend in New York.
All right, Blend on the water. Okay, fine. All right. Let's figure out the calendar because let's be honest, April is shaping up to be cray-cray.
Yes, already.
It's wild. So make sure if you have not already, go to our Patreon because we've been outside. Your girls have been outside. And we're still outside.
It's a busy month.
It's
our season though. We've talked about that. Spring, summer is literally travel season. So hopefully y'all outside too.
With that being said, last but not least, question of the day. Question of the day, Jasmine. I know. Because although we've talked about all our short cute and fun trips in this episode. Question of the day. What is the longest trip you've ever taken? Because you hate to be somewhere forever.
I do. So like realistically, it's been a week.
Okay. So like 7 days or 6 days?
7 days, including travel, including that first travel day.
Where'd you go?
I feel like that was Morocco.
Okay. Yeah, you need some time in there.
Yeah, I be in and out, y'all. And even with Morocco, I do feel like we could have did an extra day, but I also feel like I got everything done in that time. So it's definitely not a quick trip. But I do think with the 6 full days that we were there, was able to get every aspect that I needed.
Were you having anxiety? Like, why am I?
I'm like, I need to go home. No, and it was so good, and I think that's why, because it was so much different stuff that it was like I didn't get there yet.
Got you.
So by the time
become monotonous,
exactly.
Like,
so by the time it was time to go, it was like okay, like last shebang. Like if it was one more day out, that next day would have been my day.
Okay.
I was like, all right, now let's wrap this up. But that last day was perfect time, and did the massage. Like we set it up perfect too, so it was like it was a perfect ending to it, where it was just like. That night, sat back, had dinner. I was like, this was a good trip. Mm-hmm. This is a good trip. So, yeah. But once I get into that point of being like, all right, now.
I can go home.
When we going home, I want my bed.
Oh, my gosh.
How about you? You be...
I'll be outside.
Yeah, you take some long hauls, too.
Do. I think the longest was that 9 days or 10 days in India?
Okay.
I think it was 9.
Okay.
I think it was 9, which I still can't believe I did in a carry-on, but I got the footage for that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the longest. But I definitely do a lot of like 7, 8 day experiences just because like I want to see and do as much as I can. But I will say like once I get to day 6, I'm usually like,
let's wrap this up.
It's not even that I feel like I got to wrap it up as much as I'm just like, I will be very happy when I get home. And it's not that anything is going wrong. I'm still enjoying. Yeah. I'm still experiencing.
It's like I'm fulfilled.
But I'm fulfilled.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah, day 4 for me, I'll be like fulfillment. But that first day I come in super hot, like I love it here. I can live here. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Day 4 is like fulfillment. This was nice. I like it here. These are good people. I'm gonna head on out before I start complaining. Day 5, I'm starting to be looking for stuff to be wrong. I'm like, well, it's a lot of bugs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind the long trips. I don't mind it. I still haven't like done like 12 and 14 days. I just don't think I would. I'd just rather come back. Like
it depends. If it's multi-destination, obviously it gives you a different experience. But I feel like even for me, I don't want to be out anywhere longer than 10 days.
I just don't desire that. Like I know a lot of the itineraries sometimes for Asia will be multi-destination and all of this thing for 14 days. And I just don't want to think that long.
It's a lot.
Like I'll come back.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Give me 7. One place, I'll do 3 nights and 3 nights, and then I'll be
back. Exactly. Then I'll be back.
Yeah. So that's me. But how about you guys?
Yeah. What's your longest trip ever?
Drop
and where?
In the comments.
And how long?
Because I feel like people that are like, I'm going to take one big trip a year, and it's going to be these 14 days, and I'm getting it all in. I respect it, and I get it.
Love that for y'all. I admire people like that.
I got to sprinkle.
Yeah.
All throughout.
Not the sprinkle.
I got the sprinkle throughout because I can't. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Drop it in the comments. Let us know because I'm curious. And also, if you have your itinerary, let us know. If it was given what it was supposed to give for those 14 days. We'd love to hear it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the episode on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, and follow us on the socials at 𝗓𝗲_sexy on Instagram and TikTok. Like, comment, share our little content.
And of course, if you have a product or a service that you would like to see featured on an upcoming episode of TFS, shoot us an email, info@𝗓𝗲𝒃𝒄.com.
Absolutely. And just like we said earlier, it is our season, spring, summer. So if you want to see us at your place, whether it is a small business, restaurant, property, we would love to visit. So shoot us an email. Let's get it set up.
Okay, because we
got some fun stuff coming up this summer.
We are finna be outside.
Period.
And I love that for us. Real bad. Really? And I love that for you guys because you finna take these 4-day trips and act like you know.
Period.
I have spoken.
Drops mic.
Oh, I think that's our episode. Until next time, you guys. Bye.